Every project starts with a plan, but what truly determines success is the team behind it. Across industries, from hospitals to tech startups to space missions, one trend is undeniable. Projects fail not because of the ideas were bad or the technologies, but because the teams were not aligned. Did you know that nearly 75% of project failures are caused by poor teamwork, not poor technological skills? Yes, you heard it correct, 75%. In today's fast-paced environment, tools and software matter in a project, but people matter more. High-performing teams deliver faster, communicate better, and solve problems earlier. Today, me and my team members, together, we will explore why teamwork, not just technology, is the real engine of project success. Welcome to our learning series on how to build and sustain effective project teams. In this learning series, episode-wise, we will combine PMBOK 6 processes and PMBOK 7 performance domains with real project examples to show you exactly how to build a team that is strong from day one and stays strong until final project delivery. Welcome to episode 1. I'm Yafia Wal, and today I will be walking you through in this episode 1 on building the team. To build a strong project team, PMBOK 6 tells us to start with the basics. Clarity. Clarity eliminates any confusion. It sets expectations, and it ensures everyone understands exactly where they fit in the larger vision. Tools like the RACI Matrix define who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. This simple tool prevents duplicated work, reduces uncertainty, and keeps decision-making clean. But even with clarity, teams don't start strong, they become strong. PMBOK 6 uses Tuckman's team development model to show this evolution. In forming, the team meets and explores their roles. In storming, tension rises, and leadership matters most. In norming, collaboration emerges as norms settle. In performing, the team operates at peak capability. And finally, adjourning, where the team reflects and closes the project. Remember, great project managers guide their team members through each phase with intention, awareness, and empathy. High-performing teams don't just figure things out. They negotiate team norms early. They build the team norms and ground rules early on. How? For example, how fast should we respond to messages? How do we make decisions? Who escalates issues? Where and how to escalate? These questions shape team culture long before the work begins. And finally, the psychological safety, which is most important, a core PMBOK 7 leadership principle. This is the freedom to speak honestly, suggest ideas, admit challenges, and disagree respectfully without fear. Teams with psychological safety innovate more, communicate better, and solve problems faster. This is the foundation of building a high-performance team. Coming up next in episode 2, we will explore how communication and collaboration shape the heartbeat of every successful project team. Thank you for watching episode 1.
Hi, I'm Wilson, and I will cover communication, collaboration, and team learning today. Once a team is formed, the next priority is to set up their preferred communication channel, which PMBOK identifies as one of the most critical success factors in project delivery. Let's start with the first component, multi-channel communication. In today's hybrid environment, high-performing teams rely on combination of communication channels like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or phone calls. Those are used for real-time discussion, decision-making, and complex problem-solving. In contrast, email, WhatsApp message, or Jira comments allow team members to share updates and information without needing everyone online at the same time. By using those channels reduces miscommunication, supports a flexible work style, and helps the team stay aligned. The next component is having structured, purpose-centered meetings. Short, effective stand-ups that could help teams stay aligned, identify risk early, reduce assumption, and hands-off gaps. According to the PMBOK, teams that use consistent stand-ups would have a fewer structured delays, and because the issues are escalated and addressed faster. And the next important element is creating knowledge sharing culture by centralizing documentation in one shared location, which prevents rework and confusion. Common tools include Google Drive or OneShare Miro boards. When information is easy to find and everyone works from the same sources, teams tend to collaborate more efficiently and avoid duplicate work. The PMBOK highlights the team performance domain, which describes the behavior needed for effective collaboration. Those include shared understanding, adaptive collaboration, continual learning, self-organization. Those behaviors strengthen team trust, improve coordination, and support long-term team resilience, especially in today's dynamic project. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alisa, and this is the third episode of our series, How to Build and Sustain Effective Project Teams. Today, we're diving into what it takes to keep a team performing at a high level once it's already been built. Sustaining team performance can be even harder than forming a team itself. So in this episode, I'll walk you through 4 essentials: continuous feedback loops, conflict management, motivation, and tailoring leadership. First is continuous feedback loops. PMBOK 7 highlights continuous improvement, and a major part of that is consistent feedback. Retrospectives, one-on-one check-ins, team pulse surveys, and issue logs help surface problems early. These quick touchpoints keep the team aligned and prevent issues from building up. Second is conflict management. PMBOK 6 reminds us that conflict is normal, so handling it proactively is the key. The Thomas-Kilmann model outlines 5 approaches: competing, avoiding, compromising, accommodating, and collaborating. While each one has its place, collaboration is generally the most sustainable. It encourages shared solutions and long-term trust. Third is motivation and recognition. High-performing teams stay engaged when they feel valued. Celebrating wins, sharing credit, and recognizing individual contributions help maintain momentum. And motivation isn't always about financial rewards. Appreciation, autonomy, and clarity often have a stronger impact on morale. Fourth is tailoring leadership. PMBOK 7 emphasizes tailoring, adjusting leadership based on team's culture, maturity, experience, stress level, and the project phase. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Effective leaders adapt to what the team needs. Here's a real example. In an EMR implementation project, the team hit burnout during the storming phase. The project manager introduced weekly team health check retrospectives and simple recognition shoutouts. Within weeks, morale improved, communication opened up, and task completion increased by about 25%. It shows how small intentional practices can directly strengthen performance. By combining steady feedback, proactive conflict management, meaningful recognition, and adaptive leadership, project managers can sustain team performance and build teams that stay resilient throughout the project lifecycle. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Siksha, and in this section, I will be talking about the practical tools and best practices that helps teams stay organized, collaborative, and high-performing. So at first, let's talk about the tools that strengthen teams. So modern project teams rely on a combination of digital tools, each serving a unique purpose. Here we will be talking about tools such as Jira, Miro, Zoom, Teams, Slack, etc. So Jira is used for sprint tracking and managing user stories. Miro is used for real-time brainstorming and ideation. Teams or Zoom can be used for quick catch-up. Google Drive or SharePoint can be used for shared document access, Slack to maintain ongoing communication and team culture, and finally, project dashboards to provide transparency on timelines and workloads. These tools centralize communication and reduce the confusion that comes from scattered information. Now, let's look at some of the best practices recommended by the Project Management Book of Knowledge. The book highlights several practices that keeps teams cohesive and high functioning. Now, the first practice is defining expectation at the kickoff so everyone starts aligned. Develop a team charter that outlines roles, values, and behavioral norms. Clarify decision-making rules to prevent misunderstanding. Revisit the RACI Matrix whenever roles shift or new tasks emerge. Hold retrospectives monthly, not just at the end of the project, to continuously learn and improve. Document key decisions so the team can avoid relitigating discussions, and perhaps most importantly, create psychological safety, encouraging questions, ideas, and constructive disagreement. These practices make teamwork intentional rather than accidental. Now, let's look at some real-life examples to show these tools in action. Now, let's look at a health informatics system project. A team implementing a new electronic medical record used a team charter and daily stand-up. The result? Faster decision-making and a significant reduction in conflict due to clearer expectations. Now, let's look at another example, a software development team. A development team introduced a Jira board with explicit work in progress limits. The result? Higher productivity and fewer task bottlenecks because the team avoided overloading members. Now, this is all we are going to be talking about in this section. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim. Bringing it all together, effective project teams don't happen by accident. They grow when leaders give the team a clear purpose, invite everyone to take part, and set simple routines that make it easier to learn and decide together. PMBOK 6 gives you steps to plan and support your team, while PMBOK 7 reminds you to lead with principles, flexibility, and real care. When roles are clear and everyone knows their responsibilities, your team can focus and move forward without confusion. Open communication and shared tools help keep people aligned, and psychological safety allows members to speak up, share ideas, and solve problems together. Using the RACI Matrix, a team charter, regular check-ins, and fair recognition strengthens cooperation and reduces conflict. Small, regular feedback and continuous improvement help the team grow step by step. Above all, effective leadership listens, supports, and changes the approach to meet the team's needs in the moment. When people feel supported, respected, and connected to a clear purpose, they do their best work and deliver great results. I hope these ideas help you build stronger, more sustainable project teams in your studies and your career. Thank you for watching.